Okay. Hello, dear friends. Good afternoon. Such a beautiful, beautiful afternoon. So, okay. So, let me explain a little bit why I say hello, dear friends. Good afternoon. And just yesterday, I just bumped into one video that is Mr. Roger uh, accepting Emmy Award, and he said it's such a wonderful evening in this neighborhood, and I found it very interesting. He always had this way of speaking, of starting. So why not make hello, dear friends? Such a beautiful day, such a beautiful afternoon, become one of my trademark. Shameless, right? Okay, so that's about it. And this video is another thing I want to share with you is that this painting is really, can I say a failure, or can I say something that just, uh, just I will not make any judgment. So it is a trying experience. I tried hard and tried too hard. So last night I did this painting with only these dots, and then I found it's kind of empty or kind of missing something. I start to add more things, and it just always cannot make it right. So I decide now, let me do it and videotape it. As I videotape it, and I didn't notice about the background sound, and I am edit this video and found that there were a lot of noise here. Okay, so the boys are. Oh, it must be some wonderful things. The mail arrived. Anyway, so the family is making some noise, and I do not want to share that noise. So I just paint on this. And I want to make it a philosophical. Wow. Yes, this is the best. 谢谢你。谢谢。好的，谢谢你。So I want to make it into a philosophical painting. If you are a philosopher or if you have studied philosophy, please do not feel offended. I have no any grudge or anything against you. It's not because that anytime I made a crappy piece of painting, I make it a so-called philosophy or philosophical. No, 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 not about that. It's just, it is a good opportunity to talk about things that is beyond just the final result, talking about the process. And oftentimes, when we see online the artwork, it's already done. It's already finished perfectly. The artist made effort, and they have tried a gazillion times and made one piece work. They already own that skill, or they sometimes they do not totally own that skill, but they practice until they get one piece perfect and upload to the internet. And we see always how easy things work and how easy a painting is. But that is not true. That is a lie. At least it's not how people paint, how an art student or artist work. For us who learn to paint every day is a struggle. There are times that we got inspired, our skill is not there. And there are times when we have the skill and we have the inspiration, and it just cannot get the final result as what we want. every day is a struggle. It's a tough job. It's not easy. This is the same as anybody else. If you do creative job, creative work, you know it. Every day is a struggle. It's same as you open a shop. Every day is a struggle. There are times people come to buy. There are times people do not come to buy. And there are times you sell at a good price, sell many things. There are times you do not make it that well. And there are times you have a good testing result. And there are times you work extremely hard, much harder than other time. And just the teacher didn't have a good day, and the teacher give you a very, very tough test. Or you just didn't get to the right result. For whatever reason, things happen. And this is a part of our life. Every day is a struggle, if you put in that way. And you can put another way, that every day is a discovery. Every day is an adventure, and there is no end of it. And what we do is actually looking for something new, and looking for something that we have never tried, and we want to try, and we want to make it different. Right? So that's the point of what we practice. It's not about a piece of painting. Yes, it is. If I paint it well, I can sell it better. It is. But there is something more than it. There is something that is better than it. Or there is something more profound than it. Is to look for something new, is to search, is to become a better self, is to become something today. We are better than yesterday, and now better than a moment ago. And we are accumulating our skills. We are making our skill and technique and knowledge inventory bigger and bigger and bigger. So a good computer is, or a fast computer, a supercomputer, is something that have better memory. Because it has better memory, it can process better. It has enough leeway room. It has enough room to wiggle around. It is the same for our knowledge, for our skill. We try more, we understand more. We understand more of the nature of the paper, of the paint, of the color, of the brush. And every time when we need something, we can find a new way to work with it. So this painting is not pretty, but it's okay. It gives us a new way of creating. It gives us the freedom of messing around, right? If this painting is already perfect, how dare you to damage it? How dare you to do anything on it? You have a $1,000 bag. You will not want to use it every day, right? Because it's so expensive. And you treasure it too much. And actually the value is zero. You have a $5 bag, you buy chicken with it, you buy vegetable with it, you buy book with it, you buy your new shoes with it, you do everything. You put your yogurt with it, you do it for everything. It was $1 million. So what I am saying is, not be afraid, and have the freedom, and have a freedom that allow you to fly, allow you to explore, allow you to try new things. And do not burden yourself with something too perfect. perfection is our worst enemy. Worst, maybe too much, but perfection is our enemy. Your boss may like you to be to be a perfectionist. You do not. Your parents do not. The people who love you, who care about you, who want to live with you forever, do not want you to be a perfectionist. A perfectionist is someone that is very hard to live with. So the big company, the company who make big products and the best products, and those boss, they are perfectionists and they are not easy to live with. You want to live a life, and something new, something too important, at least is not my thing. It's not my job. I just want to live a happy life. And also, as I am doing it, I actually review. Oh, it's really review. Again, view, look. I am looking at it again and look at my progress and look at my mistakes and start to think, oh, bummer, I should do another thing. Oh, I should not put the leaf. I should not use this color. I should change another color. Actually, give ourselves some time to look what we have done. It's equally important and equally motivating and improving. So that's some of the philosophical thought out of three pieces of crappy painting. I should not say this, but it is true. When you do not care that much, when you are not afraid, you have more courage and you have more freedom. Yeah. So at least I learned something. I learned to give up, actually. I have not learned to give up. I learned that there are times you have to be, you have to stop. When you do it, you cannot see it. I have some friends telling me, Haiying, I was thinking you should stop. Why do you keep on doing? It is very hard to do that, to make the right judgment where we stop. That is one of the learning process. Yes, and you never know. Not only because we are not skilled, but also when you are inside things, you cannot see things. In Chinese, we have a saying, 旁观者清，当事者迷，旁观者清。当事 is right in the matter. When you are right in the matter, you cannot see the matter. 旁观者清, the outsider, the onlooker, can see things better. A lot of time when we are in trouble, we are inside the problem, we cannot see the problem clearly. And when we get out, when we listen to others, we get idea, we get inspiration, and we get a new aspect of things. And that is very, very powerful. Yeah, this green color is kind of off. And I think this is why I bring up this concept. Not I bring up. I start to do this team reality versus team virtual. Anytime you have any thoughts, any idea, any problem in your life, bring it up so we can discuss. And sometimes I think, well, I can see this matter, and I can think about this matter in very long time and deeply. But when I talk with other people, I always, no exception, always learn something new. People have different way of seeing things and looking at things. We always get inspired, get new idea from other people. And from different perspective, we see things better, we see things deeper, more profound. So, the moral of this story or moral of this painting is paint some ugly painting, paint some free painting, paint some painting that you do not care. You dare to try new, you dare to explore and learn from mistake, learn from experimenting. Yeah, this video is a little bit too long, and I think that is what I want to say. Look at this brush. I love this brush. This brush. Oh, whenever you have a sharp, slender brush, it always beautiful. Okay. Yeah, that is the curse or challenge of trying something beforehand. So when you make some background paper, it creates challenge. It creates problem. That is fun, but that is also problem. Because you created something and you have to give this thing a life. Everything has a life. And now it's time you give it a life. And sometimes you lost your previous sense or previous thought, strain of thought, train of thought. And then you cannot find its life. Every time make something new. Every time make something different. Every time. Okay, I will stop here.